Yes, welcome to Agam's tutorial series presented by Charles the Massman. Thank you. Let's go straight to the solution. This is number 2, continuation of this. We said that at point where s tend to infinity, this is infinity, this is the symbol of the infinity. Anytime you see something like this, it means infinity. This is not 8, but it's what? Infinity. Then from the question say that find the following limits. Number 1, lim s tend to infinity, 5s raised to power 2 minus 4s plus 3 divided by 7s raised to power 3 plus 2s minus 3. That is the number 1 question. Then number 2 question now, lim s tend to infinity, 5s squared minus 4s plus 3 divided by 7s raised to power 4 plus 2s plus 3. So see the method how to do this one now. From this point, we are going straight to the question now. Since you have the question here, number 1, say that how you do this one, how you should tackle this point now. You find the highest power, the highest value, the one that carry highest value, you divide it to both the numerator and denominator. They will say that the highest value there here, highest power here is 3. So mean that we are dividing everything by s raised to power 3. So watch it now. We have it as 5s squared minus 4s plus 3. Because of the highest now, I say this is for 1, the top one. Then that's your denominator. Then we have s raised to power 3 into the second one. We have s raised to power 3. Then we have s raised to power 3 divided by, then you have something like, remember this point is for up, then we are coming for down. Down is comprising 7s cubed. Then we have it as 7s cubed divided by s cubed plus 2s divided by s cubed minus 3 divided by s cubed. So remember the reason why we make use of s cubed, because of s cubed is the highest index. Sometimes you ask yourself, what of in a situation by which you have s raised to power 3, s raised to power 4, s raised to power 5, s raised to power 6? Then the one you use the highest value, which is s raised to power 6. Are we okay now? Then from this point, let us define this one by saying s2 divided by this. You left with s. You remember s squared means s times s. While s cubed means s times s times s up to 3 times. If I remove this one now, remove this one, how many s remain is 1. So that's how we got this point. That is 5. Then this one now, I will remove this one. Remember the procedure. So when I remove 1s from 3, it remains 2s. That is, I have s raised to power 2. Then nothing to remove because it's a what? Constant. You leave it that way, don't touch it now. Then this and this is the same thing. You remain with 7. This, when you remove this one, what remains is 1. You have it as s squared. So this one, you leave it this way. So after this, let us bring it out. Remember, we are solving with lim s tend to infinity. You continue writing this until you do your substitution. Then let me bring it out. You have the first one, have 5s, 5 divided by s minus 4 into x squared plus 3x cubed. Are we okay now? I just bring it out. Divided by, from this point you have 7 plus 2 divided by s squared minus 3s cubed. Then you have gotten this one. Next thing now, you apply what you call direct substitution, by which when you have any place you see s now, you are free to remove s and put infinity. So let's go there now. You have it as equal to, when s is equals to infinity, you say it divided by infinity into 4 divided by infinity square plus 3 divided by infinity cube, all divided by 7 plus 2 into infinity square minus 3 divided by infinity cube. Then we have something like this now. So you should pardon us. Let's watch this page, continuation of this. Then when you have something like this from this point, so you have already substituted the value of infinity. Note the rules of fundamental basic of calculus is that whatever you are dividing with infinity, it is what? 0, no matter the number. If you have 1 million divided by infinity, the answer is 0. 4 divided by infinity square, the answer is 0. So it simply means that any place you see this function, in this case, you put 0. Don't suffer yourself, just put 0, 0, 0, 0. So let's do it here. Then you have it as into 5 divided by infinity, 0, minus 4 divided by infinity square, 0, plus 3 divided by infinity cube, 0. Are we okay? Then all divide by 7. 7 doesn't contain anything. 7 is still 7. Then plus this one contains what? Infinity. Here should be what? 0 minus all into 0. So therefore from this point now equal to, if I say 0 minus 0 plus 0, everything will give me 0, divided by 7 plus 0 minus 0, all will give me 7. And the same way now, any number divided by 0 divided by any number is 0. So therefore 0 divided by 7 is 0. So this is the answer for what? Infinity. Whatever you are doing at point where s tends to infinity, this is the procedure. Then the second one, which is number 2, we follow the same procedure. Then you ask yourself, what is the highest index here? The highest index from our function, that is number 2. The highest index, so no need, the question is already here. Then the highest index, now you check it very well now. You can see you have 2, we have 1, we have 4. Meanwhile, the highest index is s raised to power 4. S raised to power 4. So we are going with the s raised to power 4. So here we have it as lim. We have it as lim into s tend to infinity. So from this point I have it as s into s raised to power 4. S raised to power 4 minus 4s into s raised to power 4 plus 3 into s raised to power 4. Remember this one for the up, that is our denominator. Then you go down to the numerator. Then from this point now, we do the same thing. Here we have s into s raised to power 4 plus 2s into s raised to power 4, because 4 is the highest index there. 3 into s raised to power 4. Then you do the same thing now. Let us divide now. When I divide this one and this, I left with s raised to power 2. This one, take this one, I left with s raised to power 3. This one, nothing to divide, you leave it. This and it are the same. Simple cancel, you left with the 7. Here, when you divide, you have s raised to power 3. So nothing to cancel here. So what you have to do now, let us bring out the remaining functions. The remaining function is 5 here all over s square minus 4 all over s cube plus 3 all over s raised to power 4. Then all divided by 7 plus, then here you have 2 all into s raised to power cube plus 3 into s raised to power 4. So this is the remaining question now. So let us complete it to get the answer. By getting our answer from this process here, simple means, remember the rules that any numbers divided by infinity is bound down to 0. Then we have it as into, let us substitute now, because say when s is equals to infinity, we have 5 all infinity square, then minus 4 all infinity cube, then plus 3 all infinity 4 divided by, nothing to do, 7. You bring out 7 plus 2 all infinity cube plus 3 all infinity raised to the power of 4. Then you have already arranged it now. Remember, these are 12 marks in the exam. Then from this point now, when you bring down from this one, this divided by this, this is 0 minus, this is 0 plus 0. I will remember the roots now because of the infinity. All divided by, you have 7 into 0 plus 0. If you have the spiritual eyes, know that you will still get our answer as 0, which is 7 divided by 0 is equal to 0. So that is how to do it. Thank you and God bless you. Welcome.